What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, Randy with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you another fantastic video today. First of all, when you watch this video, it will be Happy Friday. And second of all, we are playing Sea of Conquest. It is going to be a glorious day to kill a lot of enemy ships. Get excited. I am doing something very special for you today. I have not done this before, but I've seen a lot of comments saying, Randy, your videos are geared around whales. Not everybody has maxed out trinkets, this, that, and the other. Well, I'm here to show you a less than whaled out build. In fact, I have put myself at a significant handicap. I will start by walking you through what is going on with my stargazing. So currently, Season 3 is almost over. And as you can see here, I'm not quite done with Season 2 stargazing. And Season 3, I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5, 6 entire nodes. I'm partway through another one, only halfway through. So really, I'm barely even 30%, 40%. I'd say about 30% complete with the Season 3 stargazing. So I am nowhere near Kraken level on the stargazing. And in addition, I have taken the anti-meta 4.0 build, and I have gone ahead and removed most of my good trinkets. So in order to give myself a handicap, what I've done is gone to, for example, my highest damage ships here, and I have committed to only using one single gold trinket on this ship. So on this particular ship, I am using a Bones crit trinket. Okay, and now my other two trinkets, I am simply using level 21 Tyrant Hands. So all I'm getting is a very low amount of stats with 18% attack on two of my trinkets. And I want to show you that you can make these builds work. Hopefully, I'm not proven totally wrong. But I want to show you that you can make these builds work by swapping out some gear and some gems to make up for it. So previously I was able to run either higher crit damage on my figurehead or more critical resistance on the figurehead and more critical rate on the trinkets. Now I am trading some of that itemization. Instead of putting the attack percentage from using 2-piece Guardian, 2-piece Fury, I've gone ahead and switched to 4-piece Fury on this ship, for example, giving myself a higher crit rate. I'm still able to achieve really, really nice looking stats with only one gold trinket. And I'm not counting these stupid gold trinkets. I'm not counting the ones on the navigators. I only get 30% stats and none of the special unique bonuses. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if it's purple or gold. It'll be like plus or minus on the 20, 30 stats. I don't care for this video. I wanted to show you all of my damage ships now have 2 hooks on them. Same thing, right? Level 21 Tyrant's Hands. And obviously, if you have these maxed out, you're going to have way, way, way more stats. Like if I was going to go ahead and grab a level 50, type of trinket, it would have way more stats than this Tyrant Hand. I've just handicapping myself for you for this video. So I'm hoping that I can show you that through proper itemization, you can still go out there as somebody who only has one gold trinket on each ship and still dominate your enemies. The gold trinkets I have opted to use are going to be Tanaka's Sword. This is a fantastic trinket. It does good damage. Tanaka is a strong damage dealer in general for this build overall, so I just want to put that out there. But in addition to that, okay, we are running a Onimusha trinket on Boa. This is going to give me a tremendous amount of crit rate plus plus attack percentage. This is a great, great option if you're going to use a gold trinket. If you've only got one, make it a crit trinket on Boa for your strategy ship. Next, I'm running Bones' trinket on Bones himself. Onimusha's trinket is amazing, but having Bones with his own trinket will allow me to generate an incredible amount of rage and bonus damage output when Adeline or Bones kills somebody. Basically, whenever this ship kills somebody, which is going to happen often because this is my highest damage ship for this build, you will see a great amount of rage regen coming back into my ship, as well as bonus critical rate from the trinket. And again, we are using level 21 Tyrant Hands on both Adeline and Onimusha for this anti-meta 4.0 setup. Okay, and lastly, I have opted to use a crit trinket on Sharky instead of using Ophelia's trinket, which I do have. So I'm putting a level 21 Tyrant's Hand on Ophelia. Again, Onimusha trinket on Sharky and a Tyrant's Hand. Okay, by the end of Season 3, I know several free-to-play players that have at least 2 maxed out gold trinkets. It is possible to do by the end of Season 3. Are you going to have 4 maxed out gold trinkets like I'm representing here? Maybe not. Maybe you have 2 or 3 trinkets that are halfway maxed out. It's totally fine, okay? But the point is you can optimize your gear stupendously. Let's just take a look at my Blade of Freedom set with 1 gold trinket, the stats that are on this ship. I'm still at 30% crit resistance, so I've dropped from 50 to 30. I've re-optimized a few gems to add in and make up for some of this difference because I wanted to be over 100% crit rate. I'm still at 225% crit damage. So I'm still going to do a disgusting amount of damage with this ship. I've just lowered my survivability a little bit by doing that. Okay, my damage, my actual attack stat itself would be a little bit higher than running with the 3 critical trinkets I was running before. The only reason it's not visibly significantly higher running with 36% bonus attack is because I have way lower stats on these trinkets. I've really handicapped myself both by not using gold trinkets and by using under-leveled purple trinkets to show you that the builds can speak for themselves without being wailed out. So that was the point of this video. I'm going to go ahead and undock here. Well, first let me go into straight clashes. I'll go hit somebody in straight clashes. Don't know if I've hit anybody yet. We'll hit a few people in straight clashes. I need to get high enough rank where I'm hitting fellow 35, 36, 37s. Okay. And keep in mind, again, the Anti-Meta 4.0 is not a 1 versus 1 straight clash build. Obviously, the top damage dealer in this entire build is Adeline, and you are not going to get the full damage out of Adeline in a straight clash build because you're not going to have very many stacks of her ultimates ready. You're not going to have full stacks from the Stormbringer. Okay, it really is not going to be a great performance for Adeline. So you're going to get to really experience this fantastic Anti-Meta 4.0 with the non-wailed out version using multiple purple trinkets. Okay, and if I can just get some good opponents, that would be fantastic. Oh, here we go. Here's some people that are much closer. The Storm, 39.5 versus my 42. This is a little bit closer. We'll check out his setup. He's got a lot of 8 and 9 star heroes. So this will be a little bit better. Let's check out the performance for this, and then we're going to jump directly into the port fight. And if you're still with me, we're at 11 minutes. Feel free to say 11 minutes, Randy, in the stream chat or the video chat or whatever, wherever you are. It's exciting. And again, I just can't stress enough, this is not a 1 versus 1 straight clash build, but as you can see, it is still rocking people because this Anti-Meta 4.0 evolution, where we really push artillery into a powerful... Oh, now we're getting the 40s. Okay, this is my last straight clash attempt anyways for the day. So we're fighting somebody who's almost even with me. He's just a few percentage points below overall power. This should be a slightly closer fight. I'll open the report, and it's going to be glorious. Oh, yes. Yes. The artillery is just absolutely shredding. I'm just watching the art. Oh, there goes the flag. There it is. Oh, let's look at that one. Let's take a look, because that looks like that was fun. Okay. Great. Again, we're within 1 million power of this guy. I don't know how close I can get. And strategic Griffin running Blade of Freedom with 2 level 21 purple trinkets, guys. Dominating this guy right here, okay? And there's a chance I'll go back and edit out some of those weaker ones because I'm sure you don't want to see 10 minutes of me fighting some plebs. So I'll just go out here and I'll do some engagement. I'm going to build up some stacks on this guy. I'll build up some stacks on Evo. And then I'm going to go ahead and kill Don Corleone, the leader of OPG. He always deserves to get dropped, so I'm going to take him out. Shout out to Don. He's been a good opponent this season. So is OPG overall. And as you can see here, I am certainly taking some damage. But we have gotten the kill, it looks like. And Don is going down. Okay, here we go. I'm going to switch to Partizan. Here we go. Let's kill Partizan this time. We're still doing tremendous healing with this setup. This setup is still doing a great work with our setup. I'm going to be able to sit here and farm these guys for a few minutes before I have to heal. We're going to have a great looking report. Oh, no. I don't want to drop combat. Oh, God. There's Dark Shadow. We're going to kill him next. Oh, there he is. And who's Bibba? Come here, Bibba. I wish I could click on you. No, I dropped combat. All right, well, let's go back in and let's take a look at the report because that's... Oh, let's kill Elizabeth. Oh, yeah. Hang on. I'm going to wait till she gets a little bit closer, and then I'm going to shoot her. And we're going to kill Elizabeth. Here goes Elizabeth. She is dropping level 38. She is at half. She is down, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what else you want. This build can absolutely tear it up with level 21 purple trinkets on. What else do you want to know? Okay, so this is a great report. So what happened here, the reason I took so much damage, is I stayed within range of some of these other ships that it wasn't focus firing. Like Pastor, I just hit really quick, and then I wanted to switch targets. I stayed in range with him. Hi, Bunny. Are you peeing on my floor? I stayed in range with this guy a little bit too long. He got off a lot of damage on me. But we were able to kill Nick, Don Corleone, Partisan. We were able to kill a lot of people. We were still able to do a tremendous... Like, look at this damage spread. Do you see this? With 2 purple trinkets, guys, I only have 1 gold trinket on every single ship, and the purples aren't even leveled up. I would have probably 10% bonus attack compared to what I have now, as well as another 4 or 5% health if my trinkets were leveled up. So I'm missing a lot of stats in addition to not having gold trinkets. Griffin, 20 million damage. Adeline, 25 million damage. Artillery ship, tearing it up. No problem, okay? This is how the build is going to work. You don't need Griffin to be 10 stars. You will get this type of performance out of a 6-star Griffin because you will have 2 levels into his level 6 skill, which will allow you to trigger his ultimate every 26 seconds a free time. It is going to be a tremendous burst nuker. You're going to see like maybe a 10% drop in his damage going from a if I went down to a 6-star, he's going to still be a massive damage dealer. Same thing with Adeline. She would only deal maybe 10% or so less damage. Most of her damage already comes with her level 2-star and level 3-star abilities, okay? So she is able to pump it out. And this is the proof in the pudding, okay? We did what we could in 1 versus 1. Again, you may end up with a shorter video than I recorded. I may edit out like 5 or 6 minutes of the low-level fights. But in the end, this is the performance you like to see. This is same type of deal, right? This is just switching from one target. This is taking out a level 38, okay? Just wrecking their face off. And again, can't stress enough, like... This, like, look at these. This is just beautiful. I mean, Don's a pretty stacked account. Let's take a look at his account compared to mine. I'll just pull up his strategic ship and my strategic ship. We can take a look at this. Okay, so he has better stats all around by quite a bit. Okay, because he's got the higher level trinkets on, the better optimized trinkets. And his trinkets aren't even maxed out, but he does have 3 golds in here. He has... about 5% higher attack, 4 or 5% higher impact, a little bit higher armor. His HP is actually like 15% higher than mine. He's got better crit resistance, about the same crit rate. He's got 50%, 52% bonus critical damage. That means when he crits me, that's another 52% damage advantage he has. And I was able to just tear through him and decimate him. Okay, and that's the build, folks. So... thank you. If you have enjoyed this non-whale version of the anti-meta 4.0, just showing you what you can do. And again, purple trinkets. This one's only level 11. I didn't even level this up to level 20. Oh my god. Now it's level 21. I feel so embarrassed. What about the other one? Oh god, this one's 21. What do you want? This is the best I can do. Like and subscribe, folks. I love you long time. Randy.